So let's go. Paxton. New game. Skip. We're gonna make him look edgy because we're doing worked up boy stuff. Okay, so there is no official plan, but I figure if we just slam through the main story as fast as possible, that should be good. Yeah, because if we slam through normal mode and we don't do any DLC, most of the DLC should scale up to our level, up to like level 30 or 35. So if we do it like that, we should be good. Alright, the controller display is coming on. Is it this one? Yes, sir. Alright, cool. Is this one life? No. So, the idea behind this is I'm going to try to get a, a Terramorphous kill without leaving normal mode. So, pretty much the goal is just to get as high level and well equipped as we can in normal mode without ever entering TVHM. And then killing Terra. Also, I will be using bugs. Flacker Ahab is not off the table. It just kind of depends on how hard the boss fights are. But that also means I'd have to fight Hyperia so I could have access to Master G, and that already sounds worse. So I don't think we'll be doing that. Technically, I could hit level 50, and I could go past level 50. I could hit like level 80. But that would be over a couple tens of thousands worth of dragon fights in Tina DLC. Or a similar farm, basically. So it would take, like, weeks to do, and that's not worth it to me. But yeah, also, technically, if we do kill Terra, we could farm Terra to level 50 and beyond. And then we could enter TVHM at level 50 plus. And then we could be horribly overleveled for UVHM, which I'm doing none of that. This stops at Terra in normal mode, but like you could do that and it would be funny. It would also be terrible because that would take forever, but you could do it. I don't want to Tedior chuck him because I might just die doing that. But we have like 2 more chests before we kill him, maybe 3 if we're desperate. The third one's also a porta potty though. Okay, shields are good. Okay, so we have this chest, and then worst case, porta potty up there. If we don't find anything better, we could probably still kill Flint with our current loadout. But, like, yeah, this is gonna suck a little bit. Oh, I know exactly what we're gonna do now that I'm, like, this close to leveling. We're gonna buy a grenade, we're gonna whip one off the edge, we'll get that level up bonus. And then we'll use our extra level up damage for DPS. Oh yeah, it's big brain time. I think we get extra damage for like, what, 30 seconds? Maybe 60? Which is more than enough to kill him. It's just Captain Flint. Oh, that's super OP. I never realized how uniquely broken this game is. The fact that at any moment I can just decide to shoot this shotgun a second time, like the fire rate doesn't matter. It's so stupid. All that matters is you press the right button. Well, this is chill. Wilhelm is only as scary as you are incapable of dealing with him. I know that sounds kind of mean to say, but that's kind of just how it is. I think what we'll do is we will get our optimal equipment, and then we will try the fight. And if the fight seems reasonable, we will do the fight. If we try the fight and it does not seem reasonable, we will not do the fight. We will go farm. Any particular reason you chose Axton? I didn't want to play Salvador, and Coxie said Axton. I felt like Salvador would have been too obvious and too OP of a pick. Because, like, if I played Salvador, we'd just get a Slag Pimpernel. We'd go get a World Burn. We could get the double damage toxin buff bug thing, and then we could just go fight him. You said melee Krieg for the memes? You did. And that would have been death. Like, instant death. Guaranteed. I was thinking Zero would have been a good pick. Because I could get, like, Kunai or something like that. And then I also thought Maya, because I just play a lot of Maya. And then he said Axton, and I was like, you know what? Sure. I'm bad, I couldn't. But, like, doesn't matter if you're bad at Borderlands. There's a rock, you could get a flacker and a rocket launcher, you could get a grog and a herald. There's, like, everything. You have the entire world available to you. It would all be 15 to 20 levels under the boss you're about to fight, alongside your own self. But it's doable.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Thank you, gamer. I appreciate it. Just think of it like fighting the Iron God in Tina DLC. People do that. People fight Iron God all the time. Sure, he's not a raid boss, but with that damage penalty from the leveling, might as well be. Also, I don't know about all the time, but, like, you know what I mean. It's good enough. Hold on, let me awkwardly reload at you. There we go. No, I'm bad, I couldn't. You see, as long as you doubt yourself, you'll never do it. Sun Tzu said that. I'd say he knows a little more about Borderlands than you do, pal. Because he invented it, and then he perfected it so that no living man could best him in the ring of Borderlands. Why did I do that? Why did I Sun Tzu that? Hello, Squiggy. Welcome to Probable Regret. Or Probably Regret. Oh, I got the God Drift, let's go. It didn't quite go all the way because it didn't have the speed, but that was still nice. This is far too much Borderlands 2 to consume in a day. I should not be in wildlife doing wildlife stuff. I've been playing Borderlands for approximately 2 hours and we're in wildlife. That's too much. Isn't that your normal pace? It's a little bit faster than normal. But also, normally I stop like halfway through the campaign. And then I call that one day. And I'm like, yes, this is a good amount of time to play this game. I don't normally just keep playing the game, you know? So where's your 50% mark? Because for me it's Bloodwing. I would say for me it's probably after I get done farming McZafford. So we're basically around the same point. Roughly. Because mine is just pre-wildlife, yours is just post-wildlife. Ah, so before Blood, yeah, I need 4 hours until then, screw you. I wanted to save quit to check how long I've played this character. But I'm not gonna do that. Because I don't want to waste all this progress. Milk's method of playing the game is rush through as fast as possible. It is. And for most people that is not enjoyable, so don't do that. But for me it is enjoyable, so I'm doing it. To me, the parts of Borderlands that you actually take the time to experience are the parts where you can actually like get a full equipment loadout going on. Or the parts where you're rushing to get that equipment loadout going on. And the way I used to play the game is, I would play through UVHM story, and then I would just farm the equipment I wanted, and then I would just keep doing that until level 80. So like I'd farm a B shield, and I wouldn't get one until I leveled up like twice. And then I would be like, okay, I got my B shield, but now this is underleveled. So then I'd go farm that. And then another thing would become underleveled, and I'd farm that. And then I would just repeat until 80 was achieved. Or 72 was the cap back then. But that's just how I used to play. I will say a lot of that was like before I really like watched videos and stuff. Because I would see a build, and then I would look up the stuff that made the build, and then I would go farm each individual piece. And then I would just re-farm them as they became ineffective. You like that aspect of the game? I don't know. For me, the exciting parts of Terraria is like, oh, I'm gonna go explore. Oh wow, I found this accessory that I needed. Sweet! Now I can use these items to go fight a boss. He gave me more stuff. I can go explore other stuff. Yeah! And then you just repeat that until you get to Moonlord, and you're like, oh god, Moonlord. Never is my brain like, hey, you know what sounds fun about Terraria? Sitting down to fish for a couple hours. Actually, what if I just get on... Hold on. I'm gonna do the funny. Okay. I am up here now. Did you know about this one, Coxie? I've talked about this one a lot. You know about this one, right? You can get inside of their bubble if you just get, like, right up in there. And you can just sit there and shoot them. You know about this one? Okay. Yeah, so, something about ion loader shields despawning doesn't track the fact that you should fall down until you either get bumped or fall or move. Also, yeah, you can totally get up on their shields if you just walk slow enough. That's like the, if you've ever been in Fight for Your Life and you tried to crawl in one of their shields and you just went up, it's because you can't physically move fast enough to get inside of one. How long have you been streaming for, by the way? Oh, God. 4 years, maybe? I did start by streaming Borderlands 2. So basically, here's how it went. I realized that I wasted a lot of my day watching YouTube. And I was like, hey, why don't I try making YouTube instead? And then I realized I don't know how to edit videos, and it looked daunting at the time. So I looked at Twitch. And then I realized there were no good Twitch streamers playing Borderlands 2 at the time. At the time. And so I was like, I'll do that. And now there are still no good Twitch streamers on Borderlands 2. But there is another. Yes, I didn't add to the quality of the pool, I just increased the pool. That's how we're swinging this. Every time you boot up Borderlands 2, you instantly close it. I do that too. I really can't play Borderlands 2 by myself anymore. I have to either be doing it for a purpose or with somebody else. Like, that's it. Which I guess is also for a purpose. But, like, that's just how it is. I just can't enjoy it. Just isolated. Use golden keys. No. Golden keys just mean you're bad. They don't mean you're bad. They just mean you don't know what to do. How many hours in this run? We've been playing this for about 3 hours. 3 hours, 7 minutes, 1 second. So far. You don't need golden keys if you go fast. I put a glitchless tag on the stream because that's like most of what I do is glitches. Right now there are none. Right now this is entirely plain old, normal old Borderlands 2. Here in a second it's not gonna be, because I'm gonna skip almost all of Heroes Pass, and then I'm gonna mag dump this Bada-Boom through the power of button mashing. Whenever I get to well, Handsome Jack, I'm probably gonna skyrocket, because he'll pretty much just die to skyrockets, but then Warrior's getting the Bada-Boom treatment. But like here, We just do that. We jump up here. We die trying to jump up here. The Skyrocket beat Jack? Not the shield. Also, I might just use the Bada Boom on him too. I could Bada Boom him, save quit, buy ammo, and then Bada Boom Warrior. That might be better, honestly. We can throw a grenade here. There's a bigger jump you can do here, but I'm not confident enough for that. Also, I might get killed right now because my health is really low. You honestly suck horribly at peak? Same. No one's good at it. We all just deal with it. Like, no one is good at fighting 2 Scorches. We just fight 2 Scorches. No one is good at fighting Dukino's mom. We just fight it 50 times and cry. Reloading. Flying Slag. Ow. You can actually reliably do it. While crutching on very meta items, I can. While playing not Krieg, I can. Yes, this is true. Also, this is why we have a controller display, by the way. If you're ever confused about what just happened to the boss, see controller display. Alright, so this should get us to level 30, maybe 31. Yeah, you try not to cheese too hard, exactly. And I mean, like, I've gotten every character to OP10 legitimately at least once. But if I just get tired of doing DigiPeak, I'll totally just cheat. I'll do rocket jumps and I'll skip parts of the map and I'll do that stuff, you know. You know already. Give me the key. Give me the... Eugene. Okay, there we go. Wow, a volcano. I need a flacker. Alright, so now we pick up some stuff for money. I didn't even put on my damage relic. I'm sorry, game. I didn't put on the damage relic. I could have had 10% more DPS. Which raid boss do you think is harder, the dragons or Pete? The dragons. 100% dragons. They have literally every element. One of them heals the rest of them. One of them levels up the rest of them. One of them literally becomes invincible temporarily and has reflection during that time frame. Pyro Pete walks towards you, and sometimes he slams the floor a little bit. Flacker number 2. Oh, it's casual. Oh, it only has... Oh, I need the multi-shot. Well, no, I don't. Well, yeah. Decisions. Alright, let's get a Nukem, and let's just go. I don't like farming for Nukums. Unless I'm doing it in Torg DLC. Mainly just because of this. Okay, I've fought Platinum God, and he's like 20 levels over you. But he's not a raid boss. But I was in UVHM, and this is normal mode. So, like, maybe it's equatable? But I also had healing. And a ledge. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, it's... Oh, it's... Oh. Also, it's level 32. What's up with that? You know? That's kind of gross. I don't know how I feel about it being level 32 in first playthrough. Who is out here that exists for some reason? Like, somebody probably uses that as a farm. They're like, ah, yes, I'll get my first playthrough Nukem after I kill the warrior so that I can have it for TVHM, for rocket damage. So we have 200 shotgun rounds, we've got 7 grenades, we've got a random doll slag biddy with 1 fuse. It's a longbow though. But I'm not gonna hug Terra. I'm not gonna hug Terra. We're gonna stay as far away from Terra as possible. And if we flop really hard on this, we're probably gonna go farm other stuff. Oh, but if I start this fight now, and I fail and I have to leave, whenever I come back, he'll spawn in swinging. Or he'll spawn in, like, ready to go. Because as long as you've summoned him from the quest, dropping down into his arena acts as if he's already been summoned. So he'll just come right out of the ground, ready to go for phase 1. Okay, so there is no funny haha early damage here. We literally just have to let him stand there, do the raw XD thing, and then come over here, and then we can hurt him. Oh, it's dealing 1s! We're gonna need to level up. Oh right, I can't slag an enemy that's 10 levels higher than me. I forgot about that. Right. No, you don't see me. Oh, leave me alone. I've made a couple mistakes. I'm ready to fight you. Come here. Like over here. No, not over there. God. I'm scared. Those can definitely one-shot me. Oh, you are approaching me. Okay. No. His health bar didn't even move, dude. It didn't even move. We can run Caustic Caverns. We can hit level 35. We could go do Pirate DLC. We could try to kill Hyperius. If Hyperius goes down, we have access to the Ahab. Alright, what is it? Hey, it's fire. Wait, how big is the mag? 10. Okay, this will help us kill pretty much everything. Sweet. So, for day 1, we have gotten through the main story. We're starting Pirate DLC with the plans to get an Ahab eventually. We're still going to need a Longbow Singularity to deal with Master G, of course. But, I mean, we're doing pretty good. We just need to keep leveling up because we dealt no damage to the boss. And we have spent 4 hours, 42 minutes in the game. Probably a lot more loading screens and stuff like that. Yeah, not really that much. Because I've been live for 6 hours, 27 minutes. I played Terraria for about an hour and 15. So that's not bad. Level 33 in normal mode, trying to, like, push towards, like, Terra. No one does that. So I don't even know what time frame we're basing this off of. I know the main game was really quick. So yeah, that's good. Alright, cool. And we will continue tomorrow.